Crabbing is a fun and fascinating way to connect with nature and meet some of our amazing crustacean companions. But did you know that how you crab can make a big difference to the health of crabs and the harbour? Let's learn how to crab responsibly and give these little creatures the care they deserve. C is for crowded crabs. Crabs don't like company. They are solitary creatures and don't like to be with others, particularly in small spaces. Their delicate shells and limbs can get damaged, so try to keep just one crab in your bucket at a time.
R is for return. Always put your crabs back where you found them once you've had a good look at them. It keeps them safe and it ensures they can go back to their natural habitat. A stands for a crab's needs. They need clean seawater. A crab breathes through its gills, so warm, low oxygen water can really stress them out. This is why it's important to keep them in the shade and swap over their water.
B is for be curious and kind. It's really important we hold crabs correctly. So the right way to hold them is using your finger and thumb across the sides of their shells with the claws facing away from you. Lots of people in the past we've seen hold crabs from behind, but actually the abdomen of the crab is their most delicate part. And in the spring and summertime, the female crabs are often holding eggs. So it's important we avoid touching this part of the crab. So if we hold them from the sides, they're not going to hurt you, they can't nip your fingers, and we're also not hurting the crab. Holding them incorrectly can cause harm to your fingers and can also be very detrimental to the crabs too.
How can you tell it's a boy?
So you can tell if a crab is a male or female, particularly with the shore crab. So this is the shore crab we've got here. Usually they're green, although colour isn't the best way to identify them because they can change sort of between green, brown or orangey, kind of depending on the sex or depending on their age. But generally they're kind of green. They have 5 spiky teeth-like shapes on the edge of each shell there, and they've got 3 rounded lobes in the middle of their head. So they've got the spiky edge to their shell with the rounded bits in the middle. And we can tell if they're boys or girls quite easily, if they're male or female, by looking at the shape on their abdomen. So with a male, they will have a thin, narrow triangle, a proper triangle, whereas a female will have more of a rounded semicircle, big, wide, rounded semicircle with a little point on top. So it's much more rounded, their triangle shape on the abdomen. So this crab that we've got here is missing a claw, but don't worry, this might have happened due to mishandling from other people crabbing, or it might have happened from other crabs fighting each other. Sometimes they pull off limbs, or it might have happened from a seabird trying to take this crab as a tasty snack, but they can grow their claws and legs back though. So when they molt and they shed their old shells, they come out all soft and squishy, and at that point they can start to regrow limbs. So as long as this one can survive in the meantime, it will grow that claw back. Take your crab lines and buckets home so you can use them again, as crab lines take 600 years to break down and can trap marine life if left behind in the harbour.
So next time you're crab lining on the Yorkshire coast or anywhere else, make sure to crab responsibly. And if you're curious to learn more, why not join one of our local marine events?